The whole video is black and white. I love black and white videos.
For today's video, I'm going to be talking about the many ways I think the Illuminati and or her people tried to kill Aaliyah in. So if you're interested, definitely make sure to subscribe, like this video, and hit that bell post notification so that you'll be notified every time I drop videos. But without further more to say, let's get right into it. Now, the first way is drowning. Now, I've been seeing a lot of comments agreeing on that conspiracy, if you will, with them trying to kill Aaliyah by drowning her. Now, what made me start believing this is when they were putting her up against her fear, which was ocean water, being far out and not knowing what's under her in the ocean. And if you look at her Rock the Boat music video, guess where they placed her? On the ocean. Now, this is not the only way they used her fear against her. There were two other ways, probably even more. And what also made them stand out to me was Aaliyah stating that she did not like these things, yet it was her crew's idea to still do them. Aaliyah said herself in a fun fact that she did not like ocean water. I believe she mentioned it on her Aaliyah's diary when she was in the Bahamas.
We're here in the Bahamas now after the difficult scene, the underwater scene. It was actually fun. I like to swim. I've always been a kid that like, water. In the pool, mind you. That kind of water.
As you heard, she says she likes pool water. Those were her exact words, meaning she only likes pool water. Not a lake, not an ocean, nothing more, nothing less. So why still take her all the way out of her home country, put her on the middle of an ocean on a boat, when that was clearly something she did not like? And it just never made sense to me, and it always made me question it and everything. Let's take a look at a few clips of her dealing with water. Now, I know this is pool water, but they just had to go out of their way to still make her go deeper into the pool water, which is crazy. But she already looked uncomfortable with this whole set, and if I'm not mistaken, all of these sets were Hype Williams' idea. Now, this part gets me every time when she's trying to do this breath ventilator or whatever it's called, and she actually tries it and goes down in the water, and she comes back up and distraught because it's just too complicated for her. And I'm just questioning it, like, why would they still put this on her? I mean, clearly, this is just too much for her. Look at her, like. Let's check out some more. Now, with her video Rock the Boat, that whole music video was based around water, which is so crazy because before she even got to the Bahamas to shoot the scene in the middle of the ocean, I find it funny how she made it a point to say she did not like any other water but pool water, and then they take her out there. So I feel like this was one way they were going to try to kill her, but she cleared her name of any water, so it would have been suspicious if she drowned because she said she did not like anything but pool water. Why still take her to the water? It would have been on them. They would have been the blame. So I think she saved herself with saying she did not like any other water but pool water, which was very smart of her because they couldn't use it against her anymore. Now, moving on to way number 2. Now, the second way that I think that they were going to try to kill Aaliyah was a car accident. Now, I know it sounds crazy, and I do have proof for this a little bit. I mean, it doesn't really say anything or tell anything, but I most certainly think that they were going to try to kill her in a car accident. I mean, look what happened to Left Eye. It wouldn't surprise me if that was one way. But I want you guys to take a look at this interview and what Aaliyah said.
So what was Aaliyah's first car? What was the first car you ever got?
I've never had a car.
You never had what? Never?
No, living
All right,
here
if you were to buy a car, what would be the first car you get?
I don't know. It would be a truck. I like trucks.
Aaliyah never had a car. Don't get me wrong, she never said that she had a Jeep, but she would always sing about pushing a Jeep around when she was younger. So for her to say as an adult she never had a car and that she would rather walk instead, that's mind-blowing. I mean, I know New York is known for people walking around. I've never been there, but I see it, and you would think someone of her age would want a whip, you know, and she had the money to do it, so why didn't she have a car? And I want to also make it a point, I'm not going to insert it, if you want to go try to find it, you can, but Beyonce was speaking on Aaliyah after she had passed away and said that Aaliyah was very excited to get her driver's license. So I'm like, why get a driver's license if you don't want a car, you know? I mean, I get it, maybe you would push somebody else's whip around just to get from point A to point B, but Beyonce said she was happy to get her driver's license. So we know she had one of those, but why didn't she have a car? Or even a truck, like she said, she liked trucks. Now we're going to get into why I personally feel like she liked trucks and why that plays a role in me thinking they were going to kill her in a car accident. Maybe it's not. I just want to remind you guys that these are all just conspiracies, so don't take it to the heart. But it is something that I personally believe in myself. Now, she said she liked trucks. She never mentioned anything about cars. And as we know, when she was younger, she would always sing about Jeeps, which is basically a truck in my eyes. And in her movie, her first movie, Romeo Must Die, guess what they put her in? They put her in a car. I mean, they also did put her in a truck when the dude came to pick her up for her father. But they had her, herself, driving a car when she clearly was a fan of trucks. And I don't know, maybe it's nothing. I just wanted to bring it to you guys' attention, but I definitely think that they were gonna kill her like in a car accident. And she said she liked trucks, I feel, because trucks are more prone to accidents. Like, you have a better chance of making it out in a truck. I mean, don't get me wrong, you can also get killed in a truck accident, but trucks are bigger, so they can endure a lot more than cars would. And in a car, I don't know, cars like to flip because they're so small. But I definitely think that she saved herself from this way of them killing her, because if she was a driver, they could have easily framed a car accident because she drove. She would have been a driver, kind of like Left Eye. She was driving in Honduras and allegedly someone swerved into her, which it did not look that way. I don't know what it looked like, but I mean, it's very possible. There's so many celebrities that have gotten into car accidents. Kevin Hart, not too long ago, got into a car accident that was really strange. But I think that this is the second way they were gonna try to kill her, but she made it a point to say she liked trucks and not cars. And then, like I said, they were throwing that against her. She said she liked trucks, but they put her in a car. They had her driving a car on Romeo Must Die. So I don't know, you guys let me know what you think. And without further more to say, we're gonna move on to way number 3. And last but not least, way number 3 is from a motorcycle. And let me know if you guys were thinking this as the last one, because you know this was definitely gonna be on the list of ways they tried to kill our girl Aaliyah. Now let's get right into this one. Now, I think there were multiple times Aaliyah stated that she did not like motorbikes, and one time was on MTV Stripped, and I think another one might have been a fun fact. I'm not sure, I can't really remember, but I will show you guys the clip of her on MTV.
Likes and dislikes motorbikes. Don't like motorbikes. Don't like them. I've been on a few, even in a few videos, and they scare me. They scare the hell out of me. And you know, in the videos, of course, I've got the cool face on. I'm cool breezing it, you know, tough glasses, but underneath I'm screaming. So I don't like the motorbikes.
She's been on a few in a few of her videos. She's being used against her fear again. And it's crazy how the ideas that came up were always things that she did not like. And motorbikes was one of them. She said it herself. She was on them, but underneath, you know, the cool act, she was screaming on the inside, but it was still used as an idea for her. Now, this is also why I think that they were gonna try to kill her on a motorcycle. They were just using it against her. And like I said, she always made it a point to say that she did not like motorbikes. It's funny how MTV asked her that. It's crazy. I mean, it also makes sense why they asked her that. She was on motorcycles in a couple of her videos, but they asked her that. She said she did not like them, so killing her on a motorcycle wouldn't be a good idea either, because she said it clear as day on MTV. And I also want to say that if she did not like motorbikes, I find it hard that it would have been her idea to still use it in her music video. So it had to be someone else, and maybe Aaliyah got the feeling that they were trying to kill her from day one. I think they started trying around 1 in a Million. That's another video, but I think that Aaliyah caught on to everything they were trying to do to her. And she also said she didn't like planes. She had a fear of flying, but I think it was a little too late, and she probably didn't know what time it was gonna be because she was probably always on flight, so she didn't know. But Aaliyah was catching on to what they were doing, and it's funny how she also says she had a fear of flying and she dies in a plane crash. Like, it's just not a coincidence, along with the other ones. And it was said that they were trying to kill her 3 years prior to her actual death, I believe. So it wouldn't shock me if what I'm saying and what I believe is true, because it's just not a coincidence that she would always tell us that she didn't like something, and then you would see it in a video of hers. It's just not a coincidence. But you guys let me know what you think. This is personally just what I think. I will be back with another video on explaining all of her videos and how they add up and how it explains her upcoming death, if you will, because I definitely believe that her music videos are like stories leading up to her death. So stay tuned for that. Make sure to subscribe and definitely turn on your bell post notifications so that you'll be notified when I drop a video. And like this video and every video, make sure to watch it thoroughly. Get your family and your friends to watch it and just become part of the crazy conspiracy team. You guys let me know what you thought of this video, and do you think there's other ways they were trying to kill her? If so, let me know down below, or you can DM me on Instagram at Aaliyahblknwhite. Or you can DM me on TikTok at Aaliyahblknwhite. My Snapchat is at QueenClyde233. Everything will be in my description if you want to check it out. But that'll be it for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you guys in my next video. Stay crazy.
Do you remember that one night when we fell in love? What we had felt so right. Cause we had trust, now it's drowning in our lives. I know we're broken up, you know the feelings deep inside. So what's you, what we've been through?